Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, bringing you another video. Today we're going to be doing an announcement for the Simpsons TSTO Awards. So this is an annual thing that of course I have done since 2016 and this is 2021's. It's pretty much self-explanatory. So I'm going to be reading this description to you. Obviously it is in the Google form as well, so you can read it yourself, but I'm just going to read it for you because it explains everything and it's just easier that way. So hello and welcome to the annual Simpsons TSTO Awards. This is the 6th year that we have done this, starting all the way in 2016. If you're not familiar with the awards, this is a way to see how the players feel about the various new items that were added. This spans from last year's Christmas all the way to this year's current Thanksgiving event. Please note, this Google form does require you to log into your Gmail account, but emails are not recorded. It's simply to limit responses to one per person. And if you look at the bottom of this little text icon here, you'll see that your email is sort of listed there and it says not listed, so it's not recorded. So don't worry, it's simply just to limit to one responses, but I can't see your emails. I won't be able to see them, so don't worry about that. There's complete privacy. It's Google Forms. You can read the terms and conditions on Google Forms and you can double check. You definitely won't have your email recorded. So this year the three judges are me, Magnus Robert, Lorcan the Hedgehog, and Elo Arthur, both returning from previous years. Of course, Elo Arthur was present for last year's awards, and Lorcan has been present since 2016. We may have some surprise guests who will host the awards. The surprise guests are not confirmed, that's why I put some. Again, I just need to double check with some of them. So it's possible we could have one, we could have two, we could have three, or we might not have any. We'll have to see. We have brought back two categories for the awards this year, which are the best and worst NPC. Of course, because we've got NPCs this year. And as well, just to note, the best building skins is of course been discontinued because we didn't get any this year. Below are the 11 categories that you can vote in. Please note the best/worst characters and the buildings are picked by our three judges, and we are sorry if your favourite or least favourite character/building isn't on the list. It's impossible to please everyone, and it'd be too tricky to put every character/building on those lists, so if your favourite or least favourite character/NPC/building isn't on those lists, then please just pick your favourite/least favourite of the selection. The costumes, just like last year, were determined by the released polls that I, of course, released in the Discord a few times. And I think Elo Arthur posted them in his Discord too. And so, therefore, the costumes were picked by you, the audience, not by us. To keep up to date with the awards, please join either of the Discords listed here. So there's the Magnus Robert one, which is, of course, my one. Or you can do the Elo Arthur one as well. Both will be posting, hopefully. We'll be posting updates on the awards, including dates, when the videos release, etc., etc. So head over to either of those Discords to see updates on the awards. And also, make sure to please subscribe to all three of the judges' channels, which I will link down below for both Lorcan, Elo Arthur, and myself, obviously, you're already here for me. But please make sure to subscribe to all those channels so you can see when the awards drop. Part 1 of the awards is going to be on Elo Arthur's channel. I haven't told him yet, but I've decided that. And it will be followed by Part 2 and Part 3 on Lorcan and Magnus's channels. My channel, of course. I'm not sure which will be which, but I will decide in turn. So please vote down below. This supports the YouTube TSTO community and it's a lot of fun. Please note the votes do close on the 19th of December, 12 PM, that's in UK time, and the awards will be presented shortly after that date. So have fun and keep on tapping. So here you can see, I had to scroll down just so you didn't see my email. So here you can see the awards. So this is our little intro thing. So of course Magnus Robert, Lorcan the Hedgehog, and Elo Arthur are going to be presenting this year and also judging this year. And I had to use the little award bots. I think these are spectacular for the awards. Of course they were added in Rise of Robots. So we have 11 categories as said. So the first one was of course best major event. So the things is pretty much the runners-up or the contenders for this are of course just every single major event that we've got this year. So we've got Clash of Clans, Christmas Royale, Love and War, Rise of Robots, Springfield Enlightened, Into the Simpsons Verse, and Treehouse of Horror XXXII. So you can see them all there. Very cool. So all you have to do is just click one. You can only click one. And you just vote for whichever one you want, basically. And there is no worst major event, but obviously we can just determine or deduce that the worst one is the one that gets the least amount of votes. And same thing goes for the best mini event. So here we've got New Year, New You, Foodie Fight, Tavern Trouble, Breakout Bounty, and Northward Bound. Best minor event, this is for events that I don't think count as major or mini, and also things that tend to be tagged on to other events. So for this, we do have the Key for the City promo and the Bolarama promo. Now, I realize that not every player got these promos, including myself. So it was really tricky deciding whether or not I should put them on the list, but I decided to put them on anyway, just so hopefully people who don't get them just don't vote for them, and then they get the least amount of votes. But we've also got the Season 33 prize track, which includes Part 1 with Sasha Reed and Part 2 with the Parasite House. I may make a separate award next year if we get Part 3 and Part 4, if we ever get Part 3 and Part 4. And then finally, of course, we've got Black Friday 2021. That is the last minor event that you can vote for. So 4 options there. Best character. So there's a lot of options for best character. We've got 10 options. Again, like I said, apologize if your favorite character isn't on this list, but we could only pick 10. So we've got Yahweh from Christmas 2020. We got Titania from Love and War. Bestius Mucho from Rise of Robots. The Master from Springfield Enlightened. Colette from Tavern Trouble. Noir Homer and Princess Homer from, of course, Into the Simpsons verse. Sasha Reed from the Season 33 prize track Part 1, Panther Marge from the Treehouse of Horror, and Sentient Lord Lad statue from the Treehouse of Horror. So lots of awesome options there. So you just click one, whichever one you want. You just pick whichever one you want, basically. Worst character. So this is the worst character. So we got Krusty Claus, Marge Ziff, Libido, Wilbur Nurple, Brenda, Lovebot, the Dalai Lama, Marquess Millhouse, Noir Lisa, and Daisy McGunnan. So, yeah, again, you just pick whichever one you want, whichever one you think is the worst, you pick them, and yeah, that's what we do. Best NPC, for this we've got Octoparrot, Ralph O'Cop, the Meditating Bear, and the Sentient Red Devil Realty Sign. So again, you just pick whichever one you think is the best. Worst NPC, for this we've got the Bear Robot, the Royal Unicorn, and the Hadrosaur Bouvier. Again, you have to just pick whichever one you think's the worst. Again, we had to split these up, and it was a bit annoying because there was so few, but I didn't want to just have one best. So, again, same thing with characters. I apologize if your favorite NPC ended up on the worst NPC, or if your least favorite ended up on the best. Again, just vote whichever one you think is the best out of the selection. And then best costume, we've got Unlicensed Surgeon Mo, Cyborg Bart, Geriatric Park Burns, and Mecha Chalmers. You can't complain about this one because this one was decided by you, the audience, so I don't care. I don't care if you don't like this best costume selection, alright? It was decided by you. And then worst costume, we've got Sexy Santa Marge, Robin Hood Homer, Bionaut Marge, and Test Subject Bart. So, again, you vote whichever one you want. And then we finally got the last two. Best building. So for this, we've got the Screaming Monkey Research Center, Robot Rumble Studio, the Mr. Sparkle Factory, the Bendy Elbow, the Fantasy Mountain Castle, the Anime Krusty Burger, the Cookie Castle, the Geriatric Park Dome, the Rats Court Mall, and finally the Van Brunt and Churchill Ad Agency. And then for the last award, we've got Worst Building. So for this, we've got Town Eagle Centre of Springfield Glen. We've got the Ziff Wedding Home. We've got the Robot Rumble Arena here. We've got Emma. Chili Blasters, of course, the super premium thing from the Foodie Fight event. We've got the Gimbals Department Store, the Parasite House, the Hibbert Island Bungalow, the Steamed Hams Building from the Black Friday, and of course, Jackpot Realty from Black Friday. So that is it. All you see at the end is thanks for voting. Awards will be presented sometime after the 19th. Part 1 will be on Elo Arthur's channel. So that is it. Make sure to head over to the description below and click on the link and go over and vote. Make sure to vote. You've got plenty of time, over a month. So yeah, head out, vote. Tell me which one's your favourite. I'm hoping that we can break another 100 votes this year. Sometimes we get like loads, sometimes we don't get very many. I'm hoping we can break 100, maybe 200. That would be awesome. So make sure to spread this with your friends. Any players you know who play Tapped Out, make sure to send it to them. It really helps us out. We love to do this, and it's great to have more voters than less. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.